In this video, we are going to see the basic formulas like add, divide, multiply, subtract. Screen, if you see, I have addition, subtraction, multiplication. I have written some dummy numbers. So I'll keep my cursor here for addition. I'll press equal to any formula, any function, it starts with a equal to sign. So I'll just type here equal to, I'll use my arrow key, first cell plus second cell. For addition, I'll use this equal to first cell number, that is a bigger number, minus smaller number, and I'll get the answer as 10, which is simple. Again, the answer is correct. Suppose I want to use the other one. I want to subtract the smaller number from the bigger number. Suppose I want to subtract a bigger number from the smaller number. So I'll type here equal to. So I'll type here equal to 10 got as minus 10. So that is a negative number. So the answer is coming as minus 10, which is absolutely correct. That's a divide sign, and divide by 10. I've got the answer as 2. That's correct. Next, I have 20 multiplied by 10. So I'll use the operator as multiplication equal to first cell multiplied by second cell. So the answer which is expected is now 200. The moment I press enter, you can see the answer is 200. One small tip I would like to tell you, here the blue color, whereas E3 is in the red color. The blue color sign, it says the blue color cell is selected. Red color, it resembles to the second cell which is selected. So if there are 10 to 20 different cells and you've selected, every cell will have a unique color. So you don't have to worry, you can find out where the problem is going on and press enter. Next, we have something known as BODMAS. So now I'll just show an example and what exactly is a BODMAS with this example. This is the mobile phone cost calculator. If I use more than 120 minutes, I'll get a cost of $2 per minute. Okay, so that is the scenario given here. Next scenario is for the SMS. I get 100 SMS free in a month, but I usually use a lot, that is 300 SMS in a month. If I use more than the free SMS, what is the charge I've got for per SMS is $1. So let's see how do I calculate. The calculation I'll be doing here as equal to estimated minus the free minutes included. So I should get the answer as 80, and that 80 I should get multiplied with the $2 per minute. So when I multiply with it, I'm expecting the answer as 200 minus 120, that is 80. Now you can see there's an answer something different, which is showing us 40 in brackets, $40. That means it's a negative answer. So now $40, what is the reason behind it is, if I go back to the function and if you try to find out what is the problem given here, what it has done is, it has multiplied by H4 cell multiplied by H6. So H4 is multiplied by H6, that means 120 is multiplied by $2, that is 240. Now that 240, H5 minus 240. So H5 minus 240 means 200 minus 240, which is minus 40. So the answer which I've got was minus $40. So now how do I overcome this problem here itself? So if you see carefully, these are the orders. On the right hand side, I've written as BODMAS. What does BODMAS is full form of? That is bracket, and you can see the symbol here. Second is the order, or you can say as exponential. Some people call it as divide, multiply, addition, subtraction. So when you have all these operators in a cell, the preference is given in this order. So first is bracket. So in this cell, if you see, there's a multiplication sign, and here the multiplication sign is given. This H5 minus H4, that has to be given as first preference. So what I'll do is, I'll put this H5 minus H4 into this bracket. So you can see here, I'll put into this bracket. Yeah, that's it. So I've entered into a bracket. Now the expected answer I'm expecting is like this is 80 multiplied by, absolutely correct here. Similarly, let's try for one more option here. And per dollar I'm charged for any SMS. So I'll type here equal to estimated brackets, estimated minus free SMS, and I've put into bracket because that will be given as the first option. Now I'll multiply that entire thing with $1. So now if you see clearly, I have used extra 200 SMS in a month. Per SMS I have been charged $1. So if I see here, I'll be getting a charge of almost $200 when I press enter. So I'm getting the answer as $200. So you keep in mind, whenever you are using all these operators in one cell, the first preference is given to this brackets, exponential, division, multiplication, and then addition, subtraction. So that is all about the BODMAS here, if you see. Now in this video we have seen now how do we add, subtract, divide, multiply. When you are using all these operators into one cell, This is the way you can remember, that is board mass. Alright.